In a time long past, when the world was still young, and every breeze carried the scent of blossoms, there dwelt a kindly old woman in a cottage at the edge of a vast, ancient forest. Her days were spent tending to her garden, where every flower bloomed in riotous color, and every tree whispered secrets of ages gone by. Yet, despite the beauty that surrounded her, the old woman yearned for one thing she did not have: a child of her own. One crisp morning, as winter's frost painted delicate patterns on her window panes, the old woman ventured into her garden, her breath puffing out in clouds of silver. There, nestled within the heart of a magnificent tulip, she discovered a tiny maiden, no bigger than her thumb. The girl lay asleep, wrapped in a soft petal blanket, her hair the color of spun gold, her cheeks flushed with the warmth of life. Overcome with joy and wonder, the old woman gently scooped the girl into her palm and cradled her close. "You shall be my precious Thumbelina," she murmured. And from that moment on, the cottage was filled with laughter and love. As the seasons turned and Thumbelina grew, so too did her curiosity and boundless spirit. She learned to dance upon the petals of flowers, to speak the language of birds, and to weave dreams from moonbeams and starlight. The forest became her playground, where every leaf held a secret and every stream whispered tales of distant lands. But amidst the beauty of her world, Thumbelina sometimes felt a pang of loneliness. She longed for a companion who would share in her adventures, someone who would understand the song in her heart. One spring day, while gathering honey from the heart of a blossoming rose, Thumbelina heard a faint, pitiful chirping. Searching among the petals, she discovered a tiny swallow, its wing injured and its feathers bedraggled. Compassion welled up inside her, and without hesitation, she tenderly nursed the bird back to health. Grateful and touched by Thumbelina's kindness, the swallow stayed by her side, regaling her with stories of distant lands and exotic creatures. They became inseparable friends, their laughter blending with the rustling leaves and the babbling brooks. But fate is a capricious mistress, and soon their idyllic days were shattered by the arrival of a dark and sinister force, a grotesque toad with bulging eyes and a crooked grin. Entranced by Thumbelina's beauty, the toad decided then and there that she would make the perfect bride for her son, a dull-witted creature with a penchant for flies and muddy puddles. Before Thumbelina could blink, she found herself snatched away from her home, trapped within the damp confines of the toad's murky lair. Desperate and terrified, she pleaded with her captors to set her free, but their intentions were as cold and cruel as the depths of the forest pond. Yet hope flickered in the darkness. Just as all seemed lost, a band of brave field mice, led by their wise and noble queen, stormed into the toad's lair. With swift and decisive action, they rescued Thumbelina from her captors, carrying her away to safety within the heart of their cozy underground home. Grateful beyond words, Thumbelina found herself surrounded by warmth and friendship in the company of the field mice. They welcomed her into their midst, regaling her with stories of their ancestors' bravery and sharing their meager provisions with her. Enchanted by Thumbelina's beauty and grace, the fairy prince fell deeply in love with her, pledging his heart and his kingdom to her care. In a splendid ceremony, attended by creatures great and small, Thumbelina and the fairy prince were wed, their love a beacon of hope and joy for all who beheld it. And so, Thumbelina's journey came full circle, from the humble confines of a cottage garden to the dazzling heights of a fairy tale kingdom. She never forgot the kindness of the old woman who had given her a home, nor the bravery of the field mice who had come to her rescue. But most of all, she cherished the love of her dear friend, the swallow, whose loyalty had never faltered. Together with the fairy prince by her side, Thumbelina knew that she had found happiness beyond her wildest dreams, a happiness that would shine brightly through the ages, a testament to the power of love and the enduring magic of fairy tales. High above the clouds, amidst the golden rays of the sun, Thumbelina and the swallow discovered a land unlike any they had ever seen, a land where summer reigned eternal, and every flower bloomed in perpetual splendor. Here, amidst fields of lavender and meadows of golden wheat, Thumbelina found herself face to face with a handsome prince, a prince whose eyes sparkled like emeralds and whose smile warmed her to the very core.